So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Kvaratskhelia. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Hops for safety. Nicely spread. That's a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
João Neves. Out to the right. He's found a way through. That's good play. Steaming on, and a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Aimed beyond the defence. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kvaratskhelia looking to go deep, and the keeper beats it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Ramos. That has been slung wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi plays it in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he skips past his man. Skelia. Played out to the right. Lee Kang-in. Good, strong midfield running here. Crosses it in. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unheard.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Not the most accurate pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass isn't the best. Good ball, good take. Tries to pass it through. Out of play for a goal kick. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Fabian Ruiz concedes a free kick for that. Here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Nuno Mendes. Skelia. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Gonzalo Ramos picks it up out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's Ruiz, and the shot hits a shot! Sticks it away! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
This ended up in no man's land. That's going right the way across. Now it's Ramos, distributed tidily. Lee Kang-in providing, and Lee Kang-in! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! Composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Vitinha. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Paris Saint-Germain 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. There's the start of the second half. Fabian Ruiz. Here's Vitinha. Lee Kang-in. That's been cut out, well played. It's a good ball out wide. Somewhat off target. He's hit it long. João Neves. It's a really well-measured ball. Flashes in a decent chance! That's another chance! No, not quite.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
It's a promising position. Showing great feet there. Ping towards the front line. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
On time, excellent interception. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Hakimi, who does have an assist to his name. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Kvaratskhelia probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And they win it back again. Vitinha, and it's Neves. Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's managed to get free. And the counter is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. Played out towards the right wing. Can he spark a counter here? Vitinha proves too strong. Oh, good spread.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 19, le numéro 7.
Paris Saint-Germain have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Changement.
The most accurate pass. Over to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Well, that is remarkable.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Gonzalo Ramos is onto it in a flash. And he's picked it up out wide. Dembele. Nuno Mendes. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Coquelin, might be danger here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The final 5 minutes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shifted it to the flank. Barcola in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through, and the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Coquelin.
That's going in strongly.
Knocks it into space. There's the shot! And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Gonzalo Ramos picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And he's gone looking for safety. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a good ball out wide. Great vision. They get a throw in. Adrian Bernabé. Adrian Bernabé has been caught there. It's a foul. Quickly taken. He's in plenty of space here. Hakimi cuts it out. João Neves. Oh, it's Dembele. Nicely spread. Lee Kang-in. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Out to the right. Now it's Lee Kang-in. That's tidy. And it's Ruiz. He's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Lee Kang-in. Over to the left. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This takes a shot. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Adrian Bernabé. Fabian Ruiz does really well there. He is strong. Vitinha. Dembele. Nice bit of trickery. Good ball, good... And he shoots! Now he's off and running. Dembele. And it's Neves. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Sends it crossfield. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. Very nicely done. Oh, it's Dembele. Shoots! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Hakimi really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Cutrone. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. And it's Hakimi. And Mendes. And here's Dembele. This looks promising. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they're back on the ball again. Passes short and sharp. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Fabian Ruiz tries to thread one through. No luck with that. Dink over the top. Adrian Benabe. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Adrian Benabe could try cutting inside here. Kvaratskhelia. This ended up in no man's land. And back to the goalkeeper. A good-looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? João Neves. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Cutrone. João Neves. Ball's played through. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nuno Mendes. Adrian Benabe. Now it's Cutrone. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. the second half is off to a flyer. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Parma have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it's Vitinha. Played out to the right. Fires it in low.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Looking for options for movement. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Almost an hour gone. Executed tidily. No, he's just misjudged that one. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Dembele, João Neves. He's making a real surge on the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in space and looking for options. João Neves finds himself offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Out to the left it goes. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lobbed in behind, but he was quick to react. He's played it long. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's the keeper's ball. Played out to the left flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking to play him in. That has not gone well. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is lovely.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 9, numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 30, il numero 23. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Knocks it out wide.
Parma surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. You have to expect that from everyone now.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now that looks a decent ball. João Neves, a mighty effort! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Mbaye, driving forward. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Neves. He's gone for goal! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Good-looking ball. It's good running with the ball. Cutrone. Paris Saint-Germain have reached the now-or-never stage. He's tried one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Hakimi. Hakimi. Oh, nice touch.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Hakimi plays it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Ramos. We are into stoppage time. Mbaye. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second-half goal.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Grazie della collaborazione.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. We're ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, we all know about the pace and the running strength of this fella, Bradley Barcola, Peter. But what's impressed me most is the maturity and intelligence in his play. His link-up game is highly effective, and he's just as capable of hurting teams with good decision-making as he is running past everyone.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. we're underway. And he's gone searching crossfield. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And here's Ramos. Tries to play it through. Barcola! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Barcola has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Zaniolo aims beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is a superb rearguard action. Barcola. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Eklenkamp. Camera. Now, can they get him away? He's got away, and that's aimed into the middle, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now it's Ramos. Cavacele wins the duel this time. Doué. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Deep cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Camera. So it is still 0-0. Zaniolo. Beraldo calmly anticipates. And he's picked it up out wide. And here's Ruiz.
Udinese really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Dembele has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Zaniolo. Eklenkamp bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played out to the right. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Dembele can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Cavacele. That's a good ball out wide. Ezibue. Now it's Zaniolo. And here's Ramos. Vitinha. Vitinha! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Barcola. He's on it, can he get away? Vitinha. He's having a go! Brilliant by Vitinha! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 34 minutes de jeu.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Good ball, good take. Fires it in low. Camera. He's in a great position here, and it's made its way to him. Doué cuts it out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Out to the left it goes. He's in space and looking for options. He has found the way through. Out of play for a goal kick. Hakimi. Barcola is firing after that one. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Hangs in across.
Well played and well cleared.
Quality ball. Davis. Now this could be a chance. Camera. And he was quick to react. And it's Vitinha. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Dembele's cross. Gonzalo Ramos! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the
referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
It's a searching pass. Gonzalo Ramos! He's missed, but not by that far. Cabasele shifted it to the flank. That's going right the way across. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And here's Ramos. Cross flung in towards the middle. Tries to get it clear. Vitinha has a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Vitinha simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Paris Saint-Germain are still that goal to the good. Davis out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mendes does well to get it back. Mendes clears. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Kabasele, not the most convincing of passes. Shot could be on, it's Dembele! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Le numéro 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Ramos, nicely spread. Now it's Dembele. No, that's been intercepted. And he's managed to get rid. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's a sharp little ball here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he plays one through. Not Doué. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space.
He's gone for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Defending of the desperate variety. Udinese are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, that was never going to make it. Paris Saint-Germain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Over to the left. Now it's Ramos. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Kvaratskhelia going full tilt down the left. This looks promising. Camera. Pass somewhat off target. Kvaratskhelia. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pacho. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's a throw. That has been knocked clear. Kabasele. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This fella, Partey's evolved into one of the finest all-round midfielders in the game, and it's no wonder he's been coveted by so many of the elite clubs. I think he's a perfect blend of physicality and finesse, and I must admit that I got things wrong. I thought he was pretty much just a defensive midfield player. He has everything in his game.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So that's got things underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Pepe receives it in a good position here. And that's a good... And a chance! He's delivered all right! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. He put it on a plate for him.
El dorsal 22.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're quick to press. Great defending, strong and determined. Perez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. That's beautifully weighted. Pedraza. And it's Partey. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shapes to shoot! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Marcó en el número 17, el dorsal 16.
Villarreal are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lee Kang-in, and he lines up climbs up big! It's there! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Shot could be on. João Neves. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And it's Mendes. He has found the way through. Partey.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vitinha has given away a free kick. Gonzalo Ramos. Lee Kang-in hurtling down that right flank. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, such a clever touch. Goes for the shot! Now it's Partey. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Gerard Moreno. And he's searching through.
There they go, punting again.
Hakimi concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. Now this could be a chance. Lee Kang-in, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Ramos. Partey. Pedraza. Now it's Perez. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Ramos. Out to the left it goes. Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Perez. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. Pedraza gets into some space. Gerard Moreno. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Marcó en el minuto 44 el dorsal 7.
Villarreal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Ramos. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Keeper's dealt with that. And this is Perez. He's through here. Pepe could try cutting inside here. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Se pone en un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio. Cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Chance to shoot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. And here's Ramos. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Played out to the right. Partey did well to stay calm there. And it's Hakimi. Out again for a throw-in. Hakimi. Oh, that's neat. In towards the back stick. And he was alert to it. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Perez. Now it's Perez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's hoisted clear. Vitinha!
La asistencia a este partido.
And that is wildly off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Se va a llevar a cabo
So
un
here
cambio
comes the
de jugadores.
substitution. This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7 será sustituido por el dorsal 9.
Shoots! Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Dembele. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Vitinha. Driving on and making good... Fabian Ruiz!
Fabian Ruiz just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
And this is Perez. He's in space and looking for options. Beraldo plays it all the way forward. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Pedraza. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pepe. Mendes wins the duel this time. Mbaye. Now, can they get him away? It's a loose ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22. El dorsal 19.
Over to the other side.
Será
That's a great ball
sustituido
cross
por
field.
El dorsal 21. El dorsal 6. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Showing good feet. Cross from Hakimi. He rises! Harmlessly behind. Paris Saint-Germain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Can he get it through? Cross needs a mighty effort! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. Looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Distributed tidily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pings in across. Tries to get it clear. Hakimi plays it in. And he's there to clear it. There's a sharp little ball here. That's been slipped through. Beraldo gets across to intercept that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedraza, well seen, saw that coming. Paris Saint-Germain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Barcola getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents. That was well played, well stopped.
And by. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's had it nicked away. Pacho. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's made its way to him. Pacho. Just eases him off the ball. He's picked his way through. Out to the right. Beraldo tries to clear. That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
The whistle. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Doué. Out to the left it goes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Le Havre have it back and can go again. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Le Havre clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's made its way to him. Crossed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He came in. Now he's off and running.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good ball, good take. He's on it, can he get away? Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Paris Saint-Germain make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Played back in, and he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vitinha. Pass somewhat off target. He's having a go! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Flashes it, climbs up. Oh, he's hit the bar. Goal! That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Après 20 minutes de jeu par le numéro 45.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position, and he shoots! It's hit the upright. That's a half-decent try.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Fabian Ruiz makes the interception. Kvaratskhelia. Doué. Gonzalo Ramos. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ah, he's given it away. And here's Ramos.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It'll be a throw-in. Chooses to go cross-field. Kvaratskhelia. He's making a real surge on the left. And it's Doué. Not the most convincing of passes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Le Havre are looking to break at pace. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice bit of trickery. This looks promising. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. That's good vision. He's found it. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeper carrying a spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's gone loose. He's free, he has got... Tries a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Picked out brilliantly. It's a good-looking delivery. That has been knocked clear. He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Paris Saint-Germain are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs sur le terrain.
Here we go again. Now it's Ramos. Looking to play him in. Oh, super find. Kvaratskhelia! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now this could be a chance. Does well to stand firm and defend it.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And they're on him in a flash. He is through here. And that's a good... There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And somehow he kept it out.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
They've played it short. And that was very necessary. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Kvaratskhelia is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kvaratskhelia was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's very neat. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Kvaratskhelia really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Gonzalo Ramos. Has a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 18. Changement.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's a pretty loose pass. He's shifting through the gears here. On to Ramos. He's had a shot! He scores! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of him.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that's a throw-in. Gonzalo Ramos receives it in a good position here. Lovely feet. Nuno Mendes. Doué. Here's Vitinha. Applies the finish! It's bounced back off the post. The pressing's intense. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7. Le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 29, le numéro 33, changement en cours.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Paris Saint-Germain have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Vitinha, played out to the right. He's got away. Sweat hits a shot! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the counter is on. That's Ramos. And he's surging through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shoots! No he is away! The launch of a brand new hero.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
83 minutes de jeu par le numéro 51.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's gone for goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chance here to counter. He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! They've done it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Après 88 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10.
Le Havre grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, they could break here.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Thinks one through. Bacola. And here's Sayer Emery. Now it's Samata. Vitinha. Pacho. And it's Ruiz. Played into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, Red, nice interception. Parry. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Gonzalo Ramos, happy to bask in the accolades from all around, the stage most certainly his. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game, but the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Lining up for Arsenal.
Arsenal have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
There's the whistle. Trossard. That has been slung wide. And it's Doué. Kvaratskhelia. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's gone loose. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's managed to get free. Saka. Saka! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Takes aim and crosses. Gonzalo Ramos. He's looking wide. This looks promising. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that looks a decent ball. Now it's Trossard. He is shot at goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
That's Doué. Played out to the right. He's got away. Very nicely done. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he can clear it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Searching pass he's played there. Out of play for a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Takes on his marker. Fabian Ruiz. He's going for goal! He's got to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Saka is there, and he can get that clear. Timber is there to clear. Now there's a fine ball. Zubimendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice interception, well timed. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential.
Can he finish? Doué gets rid without sophistication. Rice with a short one. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Rice. Just eases him off the ball. Lee Kang-in absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a...
And a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Zubimendi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lofted in. Terrific header! Off the post! And that has been cleared. Skims one in. Oh, well played, well played. Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Eze. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. In he goes again! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lee Kang-in tries a cross. Raya claims it. Safe hands. Timber.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Ramos. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. Beraldo cuts it out. He's in a great position here. Oh, good spread. Lee Kang-in.
There will be one.
Gonzalo Ramos! Zubimendi. Trossard. Now it's Marino. Doué. Into the channel. Chance for a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve.
and make it fast.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
That gets things going for the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now he's got space here. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted. Saka. Kvaratskhelia. Played towards the other side. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Gets to show off his quick feet. Fabian Ruiz is onto this. Gonzalo, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gonzalo Ramos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's a sharp little ball here. Calafiori providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's neat. And a chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 19, Trossard. Trossard. Trossard.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Trossard, now it's Eze. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's been played through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Drilled in low.
The attendance for this match was
A reprieve, albeit perhaps
61,052.
momentary. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that should get the job done. And he's picked it up out wide. Chance here to counter. Fabian Ruiz. That's good vision. And he's there to clear it. Trossard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Marie. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! The lead is extended still further. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Substitution in progress.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Dembele. Nkapie gets across to intercept that. Rice. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now Saliba. Nkapie. Now Trossard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fabian Ruiz. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Calafiori. Just a quarter of an hour to play. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to dink it through. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Marino. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a nicely weighted pass. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's through, now is he in? Big chance, must be!
He'd be disappointed with that.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
23, Mikel Merino. Number 33, Calafiori. Coming on the field.
Paris Saint-Germain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Substitution.
Trossard receives it in a good position. He's having a shot! Forward it goes. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Pacho. Mbai. Nicely weighted ball. Marcola has it out wide and in space. And the ball is out of play. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Trossard. He has found a way through.
Might want to be careful there.
Doué. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
The way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, we definitely...
Likanin! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Oh, good-looking ball. Gonzalo Ramos, played out to the right. It's made its way to him. Great ball, and he's in here. I think shoots. Oh, he hit that sweetly. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Gets the shot away! Oh, it's come loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Berardi. Pinamonti, and that's been won straight back. That has been slung wide. Fired deep towards the back post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Paris Saint-Germain are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. He's gone for goal! And it's Mendes. Nicely shaped. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Matic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, that's well seen too. No, that was never going to make it. Matic. Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Ramos. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, such a clever... Real chance! Oh, nearly. Matic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Fabian Ruiz. This is promising. Kone, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Ramos. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Kone. It's run loose here. 30 minutes gone.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. Kvaratskhelia chooses to go crossfield. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Deep cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Berardi. Now, can they get him away? That looks a good ball through. And he's onside. Berardi. Lovely feet. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, that's fabulous. Back would it go. Big chance! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's found a way past. And he's in on goal. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Ramos. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Fabian Ruiz finds himself offside. Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Paris Saint-Germain ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Nicely intercepted. Beraldo. Vitinha. Now it's Mendes. Now it's Doué. Now it's Ramos. Matic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has not gone well. Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. And the shot! Spectacular save! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And the volley. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Kone. Now it's Kone. That is a great pick out.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Tries to pass it through. Nuno Mendes. Very nicely done. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Cleared away. But he's gone backward here. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And it's been given away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tacho does well to get it back. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. That's tidy. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And he was alert to it. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Well, played right into his path. Picked out, takes a shot! He's got a goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Après 67 minutes de jeu par le numéro 42.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Kone receives it in a good position here. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gonzalo Ramos. He has a look up. Matic is there, and he can get that clear. Fabian Ruiz ploughing through the middle, and he's following up. Oh, the ball has fallen kindly here. And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
So their fourth corner of the
Le
game.
numéro 25. À leur place, le numéro 29. Le numéro
And it's
21.
hoisted clear.
Changement.
He's chosen to go back.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head.
Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! They've scored! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Paris Saint-Germain really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Doué. He's having a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
This is Dembele. That is lovely. Chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. They're up to 5 corners now. Chance, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Fabian Ruiz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Definitely not one of his best. Kone. And it's Kone.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Matic. Pinamonti. He's found a way through. Oh, it's come loose. Referee has just said play on. Beraldo. Tacho looks to get on the end of this. Matic. Chips it through. Up he goes! That was superb! And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Chers spectateurs, j'ai le plaisir de vous annoncer que le programme du match d'aujourd'hui est disponible dans les kiosques situés juste après les accès aux tribunes. Cela fera toujours un magnifique souvenir.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
La formazione del Milan.
They do
Il numero
appear, Jim
14.
Beglin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
And that gets things running. Modric. Fofana. Now it's Pulisic. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fabian Ruiz. Played out to the right. Chooses to go crossfield. Salamanca's cuts out the pass. Rabiot.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Modric. Oh, well measured. He's found the way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Rabiot really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Bartasaghi. And the shot's on here. And he's searching through. And he's managed to get rid. Beraldo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, what a... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, super find. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Pulisic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he
Can he finish? It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pulisic is onto this. Pulisic! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's nice. Cross from Hakim. Point-blank header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, this is a great position. Pinches it off him. In he goes again! Really well taken goal. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Fofana has it out wide and in space. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gabia, and it's Batasagi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Gabia, Modric, Milan looking to pass their way through. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. The shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Kvaratskhelia really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nice bit of trickery. And they've got rid. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Fofana, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Tasagi. Can he latch on to this? Rabiot picks it up out wide. Vitinha.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And now they can clear their lines. The shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Plays it in low. Gonzalo Ramos! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Ruiz. And there's the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Here we go again then.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Modric. Rabiot, who's set up one goal so far. Mendes calmly anticipates. Lee Kang in. Lovely pass. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Modric. Gabia. And Tomori. Modric. Fofana. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's onside. He's picked his way through. Fofana is having a shot! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Rafael Leao, and he's away. He's gone for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nicely aimed pass.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Lovely bit of skill. Skims one in. Fofana. Now it's Pulisic. Great ball if he can get there. He's through, now is he in? Rafael Leao. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Ramos. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He has a look up. Rabiot. And that's played. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pulisic. Oh, beautiful shapes to shoot! Pulisic. Oh, there's a probing ball. Out to the left it goes. That's good vision. Tries to get it clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo per il numero
Paris
18.
Saint-Germain have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Keeper's got good distance on that. Modric. And the counter is on. And it's Dembele. Now it's Ramos. And that is expertly dealt with. Rabiot.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. Estupinian. Estupinian, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Barcola. Oh, that's neat. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz plays... Oh, what a climb! And it's hoisted clear. Modric. Rafael Leao. De Winter. Aims beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. And the flag has stayed down. That has been cut short. And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Mendes is there, and he can get that clear. Gonzalo Ramos.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Added time
recupero.
going up here, it's 3 minutes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Modric.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. Modric. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Jarrod Bowen's rise to the top, Peter, is a nice story. It was a real tale of struggles with failed trials and clubs being dissolved, but those experiences have served him very well. And you see now in that never-say-die attitude he's developed, he's got boundless enthusiasm, the very epitome now of how togetherness trumps individual talent.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And he was quick to react. And here's Ramos. Shifted it to the flank. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Struck first time. It's really well cleared. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And we have our very first corner. Shoots! It's their second corner of the game. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! Areola gets it away. And it's Ruiz. Doué. Knocks it into shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Kvaratskhelia deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Gonzalo Ramos is onto it in a flash. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. And the shot! And one more try!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lee Kang-in, Doué. Doué! Fine stop from the keeper.
Doué is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Thinks about the shot, goes for a shot! Just a whisker away. Oh, good spread. Your impression so far, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager wouldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came out beautifully.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
It's a promising position, too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. It's a sharp pass. Fabian Ruiz. Kilman spots it and intercepts. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's a key interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Fires it in low. Bowen. Oh, this looks sharp. Stood up well to him there. It's Ruiz. And that is expertly dealt with. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nuno Mendes. Played it early. Defending of the desperate variety.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Bowen is herring after that one. Now it's Ramos. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Todibo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Ramos. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Hakimi receives it in a wide, terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Gonzalo Ramos. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Paris Saint-Germain happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. Germain. No, that was never going to make it. Lee Kang-in. Looking for a runner. Gonzalo Ramos!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's Lee Kang-in. Fabian Ruiz. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Wilson gets into a good position. That's the keeper's ball. Kvaratskhelia has found the net here, of course. Played out to the right. That's a lovely, delicate pass.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Ramos. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Deftly away. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Ramos. And it's Mendes. And a chance! Oh, he's been in for the pieces! They've scored! match, his new life, his new chapter. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Ramos. Nuno Mendes. Spread it left. Kvaratskhelia. There's the shot! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vitinha. That has been slung wide. Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Fabian Ruiz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris
19.
Saint-Germain get their
Pour le
fourth
remplacer,
corner.
le numéro 18.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Ruiz. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! That's travelling a long way. Bowen, he has found the way through. Now tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 7. À leur place,
Great defending, strong and determined.
le numéro
Looks to the
29.
other side.
Changement.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's played in. Dembele. Mbaye. And it's Ruiz. Nuno Mendes. Mendes puts his foot on the gas. And he shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
And it's made its way to him. Good-looking ball. Threads one in. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Changement en cours.
Time for a change in personnel. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Skulls. Chooses to go crossfield. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. This looks promising. Somerville. And now the breakaway. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Beraldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.